Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, shall one to the one daughters for lights which include the Judah children, Ezekiel, Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are oppressed together according to the book of Jeremiah 50 and 33. Put the homes Soleil pertained the adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory, and the covenants, according to the book of Romans, chapter 9. Okay? So basically, today we will end basically what we talked about, 10 countries that can make World War 3 happen. And we talked about different reasons and story beginnings and even endings. Why a war could break out, and different situations and instances where people could actually use to to create a war, make a war out of it, basically. Like the heathens, like they have nothing to do really than to do wickedness. Okay, we have heathens who may keep the law or whatever, the law of Jehovah, but they will stay heathens. Okay, can't change the fact that you are what you are. Okay, which is a heathen. But you can keep the commandments though, Tensions keep rising. World leaders are clamoring for peace and de-escalation. If you pay close attention, you will also notice that most of these countries have started to form alliances. However, we have seen things that could trigger World War 3 happening. The question is, what are those countries that could be responsible? Here they are: Iran, the United States of America, which is Babylon the Great Whore. Okay. Whereby the whole earth was made drunken. Let's get it real quick. Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. You see? Come. This is verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a catch of every unclean and hateful bird. So the list goes on. Russia, which is basically Gog and Magog, Israel, United Kingdom, Pakistan, Syria, North Korea, China, which is more, and Iraq. Conclusion: World War III is World War III closed? That's the question left for history and the future to answer. However, we have seen the signs, or we see the signs, better said. What remains is for them to manifest by and large. Peace is more important than war, so leaders across the world must give peace a chance. Governments and international bodies should also place stricter sanctions on countries producing nuclear weapons. Come. So let's see what happens really. Peter 3 and 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men, which is basically nuclear weapon, okay, weapons, plural, okay, nuclear weapons. Okay, watch all these tests, what they do and what's so on. Of course they use it. Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Japan. Verse 5, for Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, or of the Lord of hosts, their land was filled with sin against Babylon. So calm with that. All praises to our Okay. And this is verse 6, to end it. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense. Nuclear destruction, nuclear recompense, okay, or fire recompense, which is nuclear destruction. Shut up.